Alright, YouTube land, this is Ryan Engelstad and his friend Frank, and we're here in the room where we do our indoor Nerf battles and talking about switches. Why are we talking about switches? Because there's a whole lot of different kinds of switches that there are. There's push button, there's throw switches, and a few different other kinds of switches. I even had high hopes for this joystick switch because it could control 4 switches on the bottom. Didn't end up working. So, when you want to make blasters remote control, you can do fun things like make arm rapid strikes, where you can grab and fire, or you can make arm-mounted swarm fires, which is a lot of fun. Or you can make wheelchair-accessible swarm fires. And this is very much a work in progress. It's very rough. And this is my friend Frank, and we won't say his last name or any other issue of what's going on because of HIPAA. I am a nurse, I could probably get in trouble. But he contacted me about 2 weeks ago, asking me to make, he saw my YouTube videos and I knew him from before, asked me if I can make wheelchair mounted Nerf blasters. So this is one of the ones we came up with. So he's going to, we set up a little target range. So 40 darts does go fairly quick, but the idea was to make it lightweight to fit on his tray. His tray only supports so much poundage, and his wheelchair doesn't have an arch behind it to mount to. But we have plans. So this was option number 1, and we're going to set the phone down for a second, and you guys can talk amongst yourselves. We'll see how quick we can change out Nerf battles. Let's see, I'll give you a topic. Turn signals and why no one uses them anymore. Alright, we'll see how quick I can do this. Alright, not too bad, about 20 seconds. Hope you guys could tolerate that. This is a light command, with Dart Storm. Yep, it's not on yet. I stole the drums off those Dart Storm blasters that were not up to the task, and put them on a blaster that was up to the task. And we putty welded up the joints and zip tied down for temporary use. Took out the switch trigger, moved it to a switch, and nice little quick clicky switch. Kept the stock on off. So that's it. That's a 40 dart chain. And of course the appeal with this one is we have several chains. The ones for the light command will work, and these are the ones I have 2 of the 40s from the Dart Storms. So the appeal is we can exchange out the chains and keep them in the fight longer. So that is the work in progress on this one. And we had one more that we were talking about doing, which is on our to be done yet table, which of course is the Nemesis. Since we can cut, everything from the battery tray off and the handle off, and we can mount this, I was using a Nemesis more than the Dart Zone Quadrant, or their new big one, Quantum, because it gives me a nice flat surface to work with to mount it, which when you're mounting it onto a tray is important. And if we move the battery to the back of his chair, it'll keep it lightweight. Out of Darts was nice enough to print me up a hopper tray. I paid for it, but he printed it and got it to me really quick, which is wonderful. And we got him a Riot face shield. So that is where this project is at. It is not that hard to do. It is just a matter of using what you have and not trying to overcomplicate it. I was used pretty much stuff we already had. We went through, the biggest expense was trying to find a switch. We went through, I think, 10 switches to see which one would work the best, and it ended up being a nice cheap $7 for 6 switch. So the light command, I gutted out all the lights, so now it's just a command, I guess. It's not a light command. But it's one of the ones I got for $5, so, I mean, we're into this project, you know, relatively cheap. So, thank you all for watching. This is Ryan and Frank. Frank the Tank was his name in hockey, so we're keeping that for Nerf. So, have a great day.